Just coming out of the bank. Breaking news, y'all. I just invested all my money. Every last dime. It's all gone. We invested in Skittles. They said that's on the rise right now.
I don't think Skittles ever fell off, bro.
We're about to be rich off of some Skittles. Welcome to Monday here on After Prison Show, and today we got something pretty interesting that we're going to attempt to do. Today I want to learn about managing money. You know, I've been doing a lot to try to establish myself financially, trying to build credit. I'm going to talk about that in an upcoming video, probably addressing that completely. But today I want to learn more about managing money. I've got Dave with me. I've got Cody with me.
What's up?
And today we're gonna learn today. So I've got a little bit of money. I don't have a hell of a lot of money, but with that, I want to see if I can make this money work for me. You know, when you're locked up, guys will come up with all sorts of plans and hopes and dreams and things that they want to accomplish and achieve when they come home. And in pretty much every case, when you get released, you realize it is just not as easy as you may have thought that it was. You know, guys will talk about coming home starting businesses. Maybe they want to become a famous rapper or country singer. I actually wanted to come home and be the next Luke Bryan. Dave, you could actually be the next Justin Bieber.
Belieber.
Can I get a little something first thing this morning? Can we turn the radio on?
What do you want to hear? I'll get some lyrics.
A little carpool karaoke possibly. But anyways, we're gonna go to the bank. I want to have a conversation with my bank and just
Justin Bieber lyrics.
I want to learn. I want to learn about investing. I want to learn about stocks. I want to learn about short-term high risk, which is probably the worst way to go. But I want to learn about what kind of options are out there. And you know, this could be very useful information to a lot of people who might want to attempt to do something similar. I just hope I'm able to provide the type of information that's like, look what I did, it worked, and not, oh my God, look what I did, it didn't work out at all. We need to set up a $500 GoFundMe right now. We're hoping for success here. I've got hopes, ambitions, and dreams for about the last 12 hours, I've had these, of investing in the stock market and potentially becoming the next Jordan Belfort, except the legal way. I think what he did was completely illegal. Dave, do you know who Jordan Belfort is? You have no idea. He was the Wolf of Wall Street. You ever seen that movie?
Oh yeah.
Dave, sell me this pen. You've never really seen the movie.
I remember that was the
I think the one guy was like,
that was Matthew McConaughey's part, wasn't it?
I don't remember exactly, but I know they were having this conversation about, they were at like a table, maybe a dinner table or something. They were like
snorting coke and drinking martinis at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I guess that was the premise of that was the entire premise of the movie. But I'm gonna go into this bank right now and I'm gonna ask them to sell me this pen.
Can I go in with you?
Sell me this pen. They're gonna be like, excuse me, can I help you? I'm gonna be like, yes, sell me this pen. Convince me why I should stay with this bank that I've been at for over 2 years and you've given me no financial advice. And I'm sure that's probably not even their job, but I like to believe that they should be kind of like wanting to help you. Now this bank actually offers investing. Like they can take $10,000. It's a minimum of $10,000. You answer 8 questions and then they'll take your $10,000 and they'll know exactly what to do with it. I'm saying 8 questions seems pretty in-depth. You think? I'm gonna be like, I'm here to take the 8-question survey.
The $10,000 8-question test?
They're gonna be like, you came to the right place. Just go ahead and throw your money.
Do you have money?
In the trash can.
Can you sign here?
Can you spell your name?
Are you afraid?
Yes.
Okay, that's exactly what we were hoping for.
Like, what could go wrong? But yeah, we're at the bank right now. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna try to have a conversation with them, see what they're talking. What was I going in here to do again?
Can I come in with you?
Dave, I don't know if that's a good idea, man. We're gonna be talking about finances. They could tell me something along the lines of like, look, you know, we'll go ahead and invest this money, but if you have any employees or anybody that works with you, you might want to go ahead and can them now before before you can't pay them anymore. Cody's over here like, oh my God, this is a horrible idea. It's gonna work out, guys. It's gonna work out really well. And look, we've already taken one safety precaution already. Dave, you've actually just got a new job, didn't you?
That's what I'm gonna talk to him about that today. But yeah, maybe.
Where are you gonna be working at?
At a reptile specialty shop.
So you're gonna be working in the pet store?
It's more than a pet store.
Sounds like the commercial already, Dave. I can't believe the guy ain't gave you the job yet. All right, I'm going in the bank. Wish me luck. No, you're not coming in here with me, Dave.
Why not?
Why are you coming in here? Just coming out of the bank. Breaking news, y'all. I just invested all my money. Every last dime. $324.
Hell yeah.
It's all gone. We invested in Skittles. They said that's on the rise right now.
I don't think Skittles ever fell off, bro.
We're about to be rich off of some Skittles. No, I'm kidding. We didn't do nothing.
Thank God. I'm sitting here like, is this real?
I went in there and I talked with a personal advisor, somebody different.
You on your 8-question test.
We talked about that 8-question test, as a matter of fact. But, you know, this guy basically convinced me that what I'm trying to do is just crazy. He was like, look, you know, you want to do high risk short term, that doesn't even really exist too much. Success stories with that, there really aren't success stories with that. You're gonna end up probably losing your ass doing that. And then I learned, you know, the minimum to get in on this is about $10,000 to either do the 8-question test and the 10,000 here, or to go to like these Wolf of Wall Street type places. You need about 10,000. You know what $10,000 gets you? A phone call on a website. You don't even get to meet with nobody. It ain't until you're investing 50 plus where you get you a personal person. It costs $50,000 to get a personal person. So I learned that. Talked about a 401k. I said, hey, you know, I got my own business. Should I do a 401k? He said, you know, you're just one person. A 401k as a business owner it can be very, very expensive. He said, if you ain't got, you need like 8 to 10 employees before a 401k is really an option, or is really effective and cost effective as well. And then we talked about credit. He looked up the fact that I tried to get a $25,000 loan and they denied that. And he said, hey, what if I told you I could get you that loan approved? Oh, hold on, what'd you say? You can get that loan approved? He said, what if I told you I can get it? What if I told you go back to that Russian mafia dealership and go get you that jacked up Ford F-250 Super Duty extended cab 4 doors?
You just need to drop $1,900 a month to pay it back.
I was, you know, it was going through my mind. All I heard was that diesel cranking up.
The one you're gonna get is probably gonna sound just like that.
Probably so. But what he ended up telling me is I can't get the unsecured $25,000 loan, but I can get a secured $25,000 loan. That means if I had $25,000 to use, I would put that up as the loan. And then I would make monthly payments back to myself. They would charge an interest rate as well, which would probably be astronomical.
That makes no damn sense.
But if I was gonna go buy this thing in cash,
you're gonna loan yourself 25 grand and then pay them to monitor your payments.
Sounds ridiculous, right? It sounds stupid.
Because
why would you do? Here's where this guy was on point. Yeah, he sold me. Cody.
You got the loan.
Sold me. He told me, he said, look, you're already talking about going and buying whatever in cash. He was like, let's get you a secured line of credit, a secured loan for $25,000. You're gonna make monthly payments. You're gonna be paying yourself back essentially. But once you've paid yourself back, I mean, all of that money is yours again. If I'm gonna go buy it in cash, why not build credit at the same time? And also, this is where he really sold me. He said, listen, if you get this $25,000 secured loan, forget what that's gonna show as your credit score while paying that. He said, it's also gonna show that you're responsible enough to handle a major loan. So when it comes to buying a house, your boy responsible.
You just paid 25,000 back.
I just paid 25 grand back. How you not gonna approve me when it comes to buy Miss Rainy Days 2? 45 feet, twin diesels on that thing.
You gotta call that one another rainy day.
Ooh, that was good, Dave.
You like
boy.
that? You like that one?
That was suave right there.
I think that's kind of nice.
So we're sitting in the bank parking lot, and what I've come to realize from this crazy idea that I've had for only about 11 and a half hours, investing all of my money in the stock market and becoming rich overnight. Cody, you got any connections on Bitcoins?
A little too late on that.
What you mean it's a little too? I just heard about those yesterday. We were gonna go talk to all these financial people. We're not gonna do that now. Because when this guy told me that 10,000 gets you a phone call and a website and 50,000 gets you a personal person,
A conversation?
well, then I realized that's probably what everybody's gonna be telling me today. And they're also gonna be telling me, but you got 10,000? Dude, we are investing in Skittles. Have you ever tasted the rainbow? I tasted peaches. But listen, one time,
That band camp.
I learned a lot today, and that was good. That's what we needed to do. I learned that I don't need to be crazy, I need to be smart.
Yeah.
And you know what? I got a lot of responsibility on my shoulders. I got me, I got my wife, I got Aggie, I got a drone, a weight bench, an apartment.
You got me and Cody.
Yo, I was gonna get to y'all.
But dude,
Saying I got a car payment, I gotta pay this.
screw that bench. What the hell? You don't even use that thing.
Hey Dave, don't be putting that out there, man.
I'm feeling some kind of way right now. He was like, gotta make sure the bench has got a place to be. Man, take me to get me a damn Big Mac and some...
Take you to get a, take you. You got a moped, take your damn self.
It's raining.
Another rainy day on the moped.
Yo, I was on the moped. You know, it says Gay Dave now, right?
Yeah.
I'm on the moped. And they pull up and there's these guys, they listen to rap music.
You felt like you was in that movie Office
Right?
Space?
So I'm just chilling. And then like one of them looks over like that, and then he like says something to his friend, and his friend's like, the driver goes, leans over, looks out the passenger window, and I look at him and I'm like,
You blow him a kiss?
so then I get home, I get off the bike, and I see Gay Dave on the side. I was like, oh snap, I just like propositioned somebody on the low. He was checking out the Gay Dave sticker, and I was like, what's up? He probably thought I was saying, what's up?
All right, we just did lunch, and we had a long conversation, me, Dave, and Cody, about investing. And you know what? We came up with some really good ideas. I think what we need to do is we need to start becoming a loan shark.
We're gonna move to Vegas. We're gonna buy one of those instant wedding chapels, and out the back of it, Joe's gonna have a desk.
We're gonna run numbers.
And we're gonna run numbers, and I'm gonna be the bat, and Cody's gonna be the driver.
What you mean you're gonna be the bat?
Mother trucker, I'm gonna be the bat. I'm gonna dress up like Batman.
You gonna ride your
And
moped over?
and I'm gonna collect.
Could you imagine Dave as a debt collector on his moped? Hey,
I'm gonna tell you, no, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pull up, right? And they're gonna be like, hey man, you Tommy? He's gonna be like, yeah, that's me. He's just gonna be sitting there laughing. Be like, oh, all right. Pop my trunk, pop the seat open. I'm gonna pull out a flashlight like this big, and I'm just gonna take his knees out immediately. I'm just gonna walk up and just boom! I'm gonna break the flashlight over his knee. Should we be talking about this on camera? Dude, you gonna take care of me though, right?
I got you, Dave.
Man.
I got you. After Prison Show loan sharking coming soon.
To a theater near you. To a wedding chapel way far away from you in Las Vegas.
Come get married at the After Prison Show Prison Chapel. We talked about loan sharking. We even talked about opening up a store box. You know, in prison, if you need an extra ramen noodle soup, or if you don't got no Zoom Zooms and Wham Whams in your locker, maybe you want some sodas, some chips, or whatever.
2 for $3.
2 for $3. You can come get 2 ramen noodles from me, but on store day or payday out here in the real world, you're gonna pay me back 3 ramen noodles. 2 for $3, 3 for $5, 4 for $6.
So 50 for 80.
So pawn shop?
I mean, basically, that's what it would be.
This is a cash shop. You come borrow money. You don't pay me back on Friday. you gonna pay me back my way.
How was your way?
Crack.
Bra-ta-ta-ta. Bra-ta-ta-ta-ta. With the mag light.
Yeah. I'm gonna show up in a kilt and bagpipes.
Are you gonna talk Scottish?
Look, this is what I want though, right? I gotta look as goofy as possible so they're not on their toes. So when I show up, they're just like laughing at me. And then when I dislocate their jaw from their face.
Dave, you are so violent, man.
I'm saying I'm about that life.
God bless it, David.
Actually, I'm not. I think I've been in one fight my whole life.
One fight?
Yep. One fight. Alright, I'm lying.
We've got options, okay? The bank told me, you know, hey, look, what you're trying to do, it's not smart, it's not wise, it's not financially...
You got a better idea. Here, borrow some money from yourself and pay us for it.
That actually sounds pretty ridiculous now that you mention it.
I'm just saying, here, you can hold your $5, and when you give it back to me, make sure there's $2 more up there.
So they're running a store box.
That's exactly what they're doing. But they're running the most fantastic store box ever. Dude comes up to you and goes, "Can I get a soup?" And then you go to his locker
and take a...
and get a soup out of his locker, give it to him and be like, "All right, on Friday, just make sure you put your soup back in your locker and then bring me one."
What kind of sense does that make? And then what they tell you is...
Wait, hold on. No, it gets better though. I know this sounds a little crazy, Joe, but if you were willing to do this, I promise the next time you come to borrow something, I'll let you borrow 2 soups from you.
Of your own commissary.
Yeah, and if you do this long enough, I'll have so many soups myself that then you'll be able to come borrow from me.
It makes a lot of sense the way that you're explaining it. It actually does. It actually makes me want to go back up to the bank and be like, hold on. Let's talk about this in prison terms. Because what you're telling me sounds absolutely ridiculous right now.
In prison terms? Let me tell you how store box works.
Y'all running a bona fide store box out here.
You need to stop at 7-Eleven, right?
Yeah. We need to pick up some condoms.
Oh yeah, there's a herd of sheep out front of the company.
What?
Life is a battlefield. Magnum?
You know, I don't feel like we've accomplished a whole hell of a lot today. I really don't. We've learned a couple of things. Dave's made a lot of sense of what I thought actually made a lot of sense of what the banking guy told me. I mean, this really almost proves like banks are a lot like a prison hustle. More so a store box, borrowing, 2 for 3, 3 for 5. Things like that. You know, when you talk about it in prison terms or layman's terms, however you want to explain it.
I mean, this is how they look at it, Joe. Look, 25 grand, right? You borrow it from yourself, basically, and you pay it back to yourself, right? What you're doing is you're building credit.
A rapport.
Right? If you were to borrow it from the bank, you would be paying them interest.
I'm gonna pay interest on it anyways.
Exactly. So I mean, it is a good idea. It's safe. Nobody's losing.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not. It's the same either way. You're probably actually getting a better interest doing this.
But my question is this.
How can they charge you interest? It just doesn't make any damn sense.
Yeah.
I think the interest on it is what builds your credit. I think if you don't have any interest, then it's nothing.
All right, so we learned a lot today. We did. I had ambitions and dreams as big as the sky. About trying to go take a little bit of money, invest it in the stock market, and like become successful. But you know what? I guess it's not as easy as, it's just not as easy as doing that. We've gotten a lot of information. Dave's got information and people that he knows that he's gonna talk to about investing in property, investing in real estate. My fiance's got somebody that we can talk to who supposedly is successful in the stock market. It's almost like getting a good prison job, you know? You really need to know somebody who knows somebody.
I mean, that's just pretty much how the world runs, for real. Even out here, trying to get a really good job in a place, you got to know somebody. Like, a lot of these shipyard positions, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might be able to get like a little fire watch gig on your own, but you're not really gonna get deep into these shipyards without knowing somebody.
That's true. The good news is we haven't jumped overboard. I want to do more research. I want to get smarter with this stuff. I want to read. I'm gonna watch The Wolf of Wall Street right now. That's probably I think
Reaction videos to The Wolf of Wall Street.
I'll be taking notes the whole time, like, sell me this pen. But look, you know, trying to find success after prison is not an easy thing to do. It's not just gonna get dropped in your lap no matter what you're trying to do. It's gonna take hard work, dedication, and you know what? It might also take a little bit of luck. A little bit of who do you know? Knowing somebody who knows someone who can plug you in. I don't mean that to sound as crazy as it probably does. I think the ultimate lesson that we've learned today, that I've learned especially, is, you know, just because you've got these pipe dreams doesn't mean that they're gonna materialize overnight, but also doesn't mean that they cannot come to fruition. Hard work, dedication, and learning as much as you possibly can before diving right in is definitely something you need to do no matter what it is you're trying to accomplish. That's what I've learned today. Dave, did you learn any lessons today?
Yes, I learned some valuable information.
What'd you learn?
That the people that I'm working with are not idiots. That's what I learned.
Even though sometimes you might think
Maybe impulsive, but I never thought you were an idiot. Maybe impulsive. Oh no, I seen you do some idiotic shit today.
that's not going in the video. Well, you just Mr. Giggles McGee, ain't you? Yeah, that's definitely not going in the video.